If you love that 80s vibe and you want to get some clothing to match, then go check out Club Vector, link down below. And if you want to avoid all the Black Friday nonsense and the promos that you just don't get anything from, go check out U7Buy and use the code TVM at checkout. What is going on, guys? TVM here. Welcome back to episode 2 of the Draft to Glory. I triggered a lot of people in the first episode because guess what? I don't know what I'm doing when it comes to drafting. My opinion of it is there is no wrong way to draft, you know? Like, there's a logical way and there's an illogical way. I'm probably going to take the 3 at the back here, actually. I don't really like the 4-3-2-1. I like having 2 strikers, and you'll see that from me a lot. I'm going to take the 3 at the back. Yeah, in my opinion, there's no good or bad way to draft. You know, I mean, there's a sensible way, and you know, if I'm going to take Sancho now, and if I choose, I'm going to take Sancho, and if I take my striker here, and they give me, okay, well, in this situation, closer makes sense because you get a link, right? But I'm probably going to go with Ronaldo, and then maybe try and work it back round. Like, I just want to take players I want to play with. If I'm off chem, I'm off chem. I know I'm going to trigger people because you can work it out and you do this more often than I do. So you can, I don't know, maybe you work it out. My brain just doesn't want to work it out, and I just don't see things that you see. But at the end of the day, we're all having fun. And I think it's going to be much better to win a draft with a team that is absolute trash than it will be to win it with just a full icon team. I've got Insigne who links to Ronaldo, but then I've got Kane who could link to Sancho. But I'm going to take Insigne because Kane just doesn't do it for me. I mean, he might be good, I don't know, but we're definitely going to take Insigne. I don't want every draft to feel like it's the same, but if it just gives me the same players, I mean, what option do I have? Okay, in this situation, now I'm thinking maybe it would have been better to take Harry Kane because we've got Christian Eriksen. I mean, I could take De Bruyne, but none of them link to anyone, right? So I guess in this situation, you've just got to take the best one, right? Probably going to go with Kevin De Bruyne. This is horrendous again. We've gone for another terrible draft. Now, I'll tell you what I'm going to do, right? Let's go over to the left. Let's see if we can get ourselves a player that links in. Right, so I've got Laxalt, who I'm mispronouncing, but at least he links with Insigne, so at least we're sort of a little way there. Guerrero isn't a bad card, especially for this formation, because he used to be a left-back. So with a shadow in particular, he'd actually be a fantastic player to have. We could link him into Ronaldo. I'll tell you what, that's what I'm going to do. What are you doing, T? Oh my god, this guy doesn't know what he's doing. I know, I don't know what I'm doing, but he links to Ronaldo. We've got a Dortmund player over here. I'm going to hope that we can get ourselves a couple of decent Bundesliga, defenders. It was just never going to work out the way that I wanted to, was it? We've got De Ligt in there, who I guess I'm going to have to go with. I think I'm going to go with De Ligt. A, he's got a shadow on him, and B, you know, it's not the end of the world if he's only on 7 chem. And we can just go Italian League through the middle. I know what I'm doing. I've got a few outs here, right? Let's go for the second of the 3 centre-backs. See, now in this situation, we don't have an Italian League. We do have Hernandez, which is a soft link into Guerrero or Sancho. So we're going to have to take him. This team so far is shocking, and I know a lot of you are just pulling your hair out. Who did we just take? French. Shame we don't have Laporte. No, Laporte would be useless. So he's got a little Italian league sort of link to him. Thiago Silva doesn't make any sense whatsoever. David Luiz, same. Otamendi, same. So it kind of has to be this Danish guy. So we'll do that. And then we'll swap. Nope. No, we won't. We'll swap those around. Oh, dear, dear, dear. This, when I'm drafting like by myself, I just do a little draft by myself. I pick a team straight away, and it's no bother whatsoever. When I do it on camera, I make some silly decisions, and they give me just like really weird players that just don't link to each other. It's gonna have to be Biglia because none of the other players make any sense whatsoever. I could have had a really good Premier League team at this stage. Is what it is. Can we get a decent Bundesliga midfielder here? Nope. I can't get anyone. I mean, this is shocking. He's Italian League, right? Well, we're going to go with Badu. Could go with Andre Gomez, but he's a CDM. But it does link in with Guerrero, I suppose. But that doesn't make now. We'll go with Badu. We'll try and go Italian league as much as we can here, and we'll just see where we end up. It's like it's doing it on purpose, man. It teases me with like, all right, you can have one or two of these players, but ultimately you're not going to get what you really want. Sommer gets a soft link into Hernandez. I suppose it's going to have to be Sommer because none of the others even remotely make sense. I mean, so far that is shocking. But we had a shocking team last time and made it to the final, so it's not the end of the world. Nainggolan, Cam, probably going to have to be him. Yeah. We'll take Nainggolan. We'll replace... Right, there we go. So now we've got a bit of cohesion on the go. Takes us up to 82 chemistry. Just need to get a few more Italian league players in here. We do have a Robert Lewandowski, who does get a soft link into Sancho. I think I've sort of given up on the whole Premier League thing ages ago, right? So I am going to take... He's got a Hunter on him as well. I'm going to take Lewandowski. And if we get more Bundesliga, we'll see what we can do. Speaking of which, I've got Messi. We've got Coutinho, though. If Coutinho had a Hunter on him, I'd be taking him all day long over there, but he doesn't, so I don't know what to say. But I think I am going to take Coutinho, you know. Do I? I'm not sure. I'm not sure. Would Messi just be better? If we'd taken Griezmann last pick and then we'd have Messi, we'd be laughing. But hindsight is a wonderful thing. I genuinely don't know what to do here. I want to take Coutinho. We've already got a left wing, though. I don't suppose it really makes a difference, unless you're going for like a strong link. But Lewen's still going to be off chem anyway, and so's Hernandez, so it's not really going to help me. I'm just going to take Messi because he's the better player. You know, it is what it is. We could take... Okay, so I'm going to take Long Late, right? This is what I'm going to do. So I'm going to pop him in there. Switch that around. Take Sancho out. Put Messi in. That doesn't really help us for chemistry, but I prefer to play those than I would the players that we had. We've got a Bundesliga goalkeeper. We've already got one anyway. We've got Izko, who does kind of link in. No, he doesn't. We've got Edin Dzeko. I mean, I'm just going to take Izko just because if I feel like I need to bring someone on, at least he will make a difference. We'll go from the midfield up. I can feel the anger coming through the screen from you guys watching, and I'm all right with it, you know. Bit of controversy in the video. This is shocking as well. We're going to take Matuidi because at least we're going to get some sort of... Well, we're not going to... Yeah, we'll get a link to De Ligt at least. Oh, he's French though. We can link... Yeah, there we go. He's French. There you go. I meant that all along. I knew that. Right, our first icons. Brilliant. They've all come at once. Which one would make more sense? Giggs would make a lot of sense here. In terms of links, you know, we get Biglia. I mean, it'd still be off chem though, wouldn't they? But then we've got everyone else in position, so it kind of has to be Giggs because otherwise we have to take out Nainggolan or yeah. So we'll take Giggs. Makes sense. There you go. So we're getting some chem back. We're getting some chem. Let's go move on to a defender. We're still yet to get our silvers, which I'm a little bit nervous about. None of these are going to help us at all. We're going to take... we'll take him because he's got a shadow. That's literally the only reason. Could this be the silvers, please? Thank you very much. Because I don't really care too much about this. We'll take... Ironically, he is Italian League, but we'll take Bruno Alves. Right, let's get some different options up front. Okay, brilliant. That's not what I wanted at all. Let's take Diaby for the pace. Not that I'm going to bring him on ever. And in terms of our final pick, or outfield pick anyway, none of them, absolutely none of them are going to help me at all. I'm tempted to take Chilwell. We've got Sancho, Isco, De Bruyne, Lewandowski as super subs. Martial would not get on. I wouldn't bring him on. I'm going to take Chilwell. And then the goalkeeper... We've just been shafted from like left to right there. I mean, this is gonna be difficult. This is gonna be a slog to play this one. Not once so far in this series. Maybe I should call it No Chem Draft to Glory instead. We'll take Ospina because, you know, Italian League. I suppose we could now. We don't really improve chemistry with that anyway. So If there was a French goalkeeper there, I do apologise. I should have taken him. I didn't pay that much attention. So, unfortunately, not great. Not great at all. And remember, if you do go on to enjoy this episode, please do me a favour and hit that like button. It really does help me out a lot. And of course, if you are enjoying it, it does help me keep motivated to do more. So when we go into this gameplay here, let me just break down a few things. So first episode was, I enjoyed it. I enjoyed doing it. It was different. This episode I enjoyed filming and played sort of particularly well in the first game, to be honest. The second game is a different story, but we'll talk about that when we get there. I think I'm not going to change up the whole thing necessarily, but what I want to do is I want to try and tie it into the channel a little bit more. So it's not going to be done in this episode, but going forward, what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to pick out a player in the draft that we do, and I'm going to not review him necessarily, but we're going to look at him a little bit closer than we would maybe, playing with him normally. So essentially what we're going to do is review a card within the draft, okay? Hopefully if we can play more than one game, that will really help us. Look at this though from Messi, right? We're in there. I just can't. It's so stupid. I've beaten the keeper. I'm round him. I'm through on goal. All he needs to do is tap it home, and the game won't let me shoot. And we get tackled. Fortunately, we do end up scoring, and that guy rage quit just before the hour mark, and we progress through to the second round. This guy was an unbelievably good player. As you can see, just drafting for the sake of chemistry. I don't think he's really gone for players that he likes in there. He's just tried to get himself some chemistry, which for him worked out very well because he was brilliant. I did well the first maybe 5-10 minutes, playing a good ball across there and scoring. I thought, right, okay, maybe one more goal we could get a rage quit. A couple of attacks from this guy, a bit of pressure. We're through here with Ronaldo. We're in on goal, and we've scored to make it 2-0. So I'm thinking, right, okay, maybe now one more goal, because obviously at 2-0, he took a little bit longer than normal to kick off. We finally get the third goal, and that's surely game over 37 minutes in. Straight away from kickoff, he does me with Messi there. Great turn, goal. So got himself a kickoff goal, and that's where the game completely turned. Whether it's the game, I'm not going to blame the game, but whether it was something in the game that changed, like it does, I don't know. But this guy just all of a sudden became the best player I've played ever. He was absolutely insane. I couldn't get the ball off him. Possession statistics at the end. In fact, maybe I do show them. I can't remember. But either way, I'm sure that they would be extremely one-sided. This guy was crazy good. And normally there would be an element of embarrassment or just, I don't know what the word is I'm looking for, but I'm 3-0 up, and spoiler alert, I lose this game. And yeah, like I said, maybe there would be an element of embarrassment, but to be honest, when things like this are happening, oh God, that, right, we'll have a look at it again. Look at how that touch affect. I talk about it time and time again, and I've talked about it on the road to glory a lot. That touch to take it into the penalty area is always ridiculous. It's so over-exaggerated, and he just can't get there in time, and the keeper comes out and gets it, and oh, that was a close one. And this is a 90th minute attempt, right? Ball down or just kicked out of the keeper's hands. We're in here with Ronaldo. We've played it across to Kevin De Bruyne, whose touch was absolutely horrendous. We managed to recover, and we can't play it into the path. And in the end, the referee blows his whistle. We go into extra time, and this is where we lose it. I don't think I had a sniff in extra time. He tore me open there. The game does finish 4-3. I think maybe we have one opportunity, possibly. Yeah, no, this is the clearest chance I had, and that wasn't even that great. And probably not a good idea, but I'm going to record this as soon as that game is finished. I've never been more infuriated by a game of FIFA than that one. The guy was absolutely brilliant. And the fact that I went 3-0 up was just a miracle in the first place. I've probably mentioned all this before, and I apologise if I'm repeating myself, because I obviously haven't commentated that part yet. But with that being said, that guy deserved to score 3 goals in 90 minutes. I'm not disputing that at all. He was brilliant. He was all over me from start to finish. I scored counter-attack after counter-attack. I wasn't on drop back. I wasn't on like 1 depth or anything. I played on 5 depth and pressure and heavy touch. I do all the time with every formation and setup that I have. That guy was just brilliant, and he penned me in the entire game. He used Messi fantastically well, and he scored 3 legitimate and probably deserved goals. Really annoying. I'm not even blaming the chemistry. It wasn't. It was just combination of a few different things, but nothing to do with the team. The formation didn't help really, but I'm not blaming Kem. I don't know a lot of people will. Oh my god, I'd rather just have gone out in the first round. What's the point? I guess we're going to get that, and we're going to, whatever the total is in the bottom hand corner, I haven't actually edited that part of the last video yet, so I couldn't tell you what the running total is. You can see it, but I don't know what it is. We're going to see if we can try and make 15k pack from these. I mean, it's just not going to happen, is it? We're going to get a non-rare silver and a lag when we open that pack as well. That's what we're going to get, though, isn't it? You know, we're not always going to get... he might be worth a little bit. Yeah, he's worth... Right, I've got to try and do a bit of maths now. Now, he'll sell more or less straight away. So the next cheapest is, say, 1.4. So that's about 1,000 coins. It's about 500 coins. Nothing there. I mean, I'm only going to go through the maybe League SBC cards, actually, because what's the point going through the rest of them? So a couple of MLS silvers here. So he's worth 1,000 coins. It's another MLS silver. Not really worth anything. Premier League. Maybe 500. So all in all, we're probably talking about 1, 2, 3. About. What do we get for discarding it? We get 1,300 for discarding it, right? Okay, so I would argue, let's be conservative, 3.5k roughly. So we'll take that into consideration. We'll open the 5k pack. Like I said, we're going to get this from time to time, right? We're going to go into a game. We're going to get screwed over, or we're not going to play well enough. It's a walkout in a 5k pack. I can't believe it. It's Keylor Navas, and I'll definitely take that. And there lies the profit. So 2 days, we've been lucky there, massively lucky. But 2 days in a row, or 2 episodes in a row, we have managed to make profit from a draft, and we've not won either of them. So I'm very happy about that. I don't know how much he sells for, but I will finish this sentence if it kills me. We are going to get games, Magic, like and episodes like this where we just don't play well enough. I'm not blaming the game. We're just not going to play well enough, and we're not going to progress past the first round or the second round or whatever, right? So he sells for about 26,000 coins. Nearly made a mistake there. We'll probably get about 26k for him, which is class. Together with our 3k already, that puts us at 29. That's 30, and that's 31 without the rest of this in the pack. So, I mean, that's another, 450. And the rest of that, we'll say 500 coins for the rest of that. Yeah, we'll get 500 coins for that easy. Just for that card, we'll get 500 coins for that. So, that's 32,000 coins we've made from this draft with a 7.5 pack to open. You watch this be the non-rare. You watch. No, it's not. It's not another board, though, so we're not super, super lucky. But, hey, Keylor Navas in a 5k pack is A-OK. And another 1.5 unlock in there as well, which is class. Get rid of the Girona badge. He doesn't sell for anything more than, say, 750. And I'm guessing none of these sell for anything, maybe would at a push, because of the Premier League sort of Burnley objective side of things. We're not going for any of that, so it makes 650. We're on 32, so that's 33,500. So that's another, 1,000 coins there, so it's 34. Say 35k just for argument's sake. It's probably more than that, but we're going to be super conservative. So that's 35,000 coins we have made from that draft. Obviously, deduct the 15k, and that's your total for the bottom right-hand corner of the screen. I tell you what, 2 drafts and 2 disappointing ends. However, a very, very profitable way for us to be making some money at the moment. We're doing all right out of it, aren't we? Not bad at all. That's going to do it for this episode. I apologise if I trigger people with my drafting. You know, it's just a bit of fun, right? If it really does trigger you, maybe you should not watch it, because I'm going to do that a lot. I'm going to pick players that don't work just because I'm thinking of something that might work, and then I just don't get whatever I need to make it work, and then blah, blah, blah. Sometimes we'll just be boring and we'll pick one full league. Another time we'll try and be quirky with it. You know, it is what it is, and that's just the way that we're going to do it here. So hopefully it doesn't get on your nerves too much. Subscribe to the channel if you're new here, of course, lads. And until the next time, goodbye.
Football Index. The game changed. Download the app now.